Today I wanted to basically put down a video all about basically people cheating. Now, there is various cheats, various hacks, various things going on, and they're the most obvious ones to an extent, especially with aimbots and things like that. But there is other forms of cheating. Now, big thing is that basically me and my friend Pickle Viper were playing tonight, and we came across squads that basically were working together. So basically with the matchmaking, somehow that people had managed to matchmake into exactly the same game and managed to then team up as a squad of 4. Well, of course, if you look at a team of 2 against a squad of 4, what chance have you really got of winning that fight? Now, what it actually achieves, the guys, I don't think were going for a 20 bomb unless they'd killed other people and it was on the other team that I wasn't able to watch. But it is very frustrating, and Respawn need to look at this because it's not the first time I've seen this. This is not the first time I've heard about it from other friends and from other people. I know it is possible. I've seen it once myself where I've match made in with a friend once before, and we were literally like, oh, we're on the same server. What the hell? And that was it. But, you know, it literally is one of those things where, how can I put it? It's very, very, very bad for the game. And Respawn need to look at this. This should not be something that's possible. This should not be something that's happening to any of us. So what happens is we put the death totem down, as you can see. We realise that there were 2. We push, and we didn't do very well, to be honest. I duck behind here and I heal up. Literally then suddenly we get absolutely pushed. And as you can see, my friend is unfortunately downed before I can heal up. I down the Pathfinder. Yeah, great. No problem, he's done some damage. Next minute, I'm being shot by, like, literally 5 people. Now, my initial thought was, where did that other squad come from? Oh, right, okay, there was 2 squads fighting, but there was no other shooting afterwards. And I was like, right, and I was going to watch. Now, suddenly I'm watching the Wattson and the Wraith, and I was like, something just doesn't add up. This doesn't seem right at all. What's going on? And slowly it began to kind of, I don't know, they started pissing around and things. They may well have known that I was watching. I looked at the footage and was like, right, okay. And my friend was saying exactly the same thing. He said, well, suddenly I got attacked by this completely different squad just out of nowhere. But there was no other fires, no other shots going whatsoever. And I was just like, yeah, this is exactly the same as me. Same people, same Mastiff, same Wingman, all that stuff. Now, you can sort of see here that basically I continued watching for a period. Now, I didn't watch the entire match because literally there was no point. But as you can see there, they start faking around and they're like, yeah. And I was like, right, they're teaming. Straight away, I got that they were teaming because they weren't shooting at each other. They weren't moving around. Now, I don't know whether they were paying any attention to what I was, like, whether I was watching or not. But Respawn need to look at this. And, you know, normally I'll, you know, literally wouldn't post out a video like this as such, but Respawn have to look at this and say, hang on a sec, this is a thing that could potentially ruin the game. If more and more people are able to do it, then it kind of loses the fun of, you know, duos. It loses the fun of trios if you can do it. And also as well, I mean, some of my concept ideas that I was planning to post for tomorrow run around things like where there could be prizes or ways of winning something. Well, this kind of ruins it, because why would you want to have prizes when you could have people cheating like this? I mean, okay, this is a great example. So he starts shooting him, and he shoots him to say, put the thing down, the black market, and they both run up to it. That is clearly not his teammate. They are teaming. They are on the opposite team, and they've got the view of the enemy. Yeah, absolutely. But they're just looting the thing because they know that they can. Because obviously, any enemy players can loot someone else's like black market, and they're pissing around. They're dropping syringes. Oh, have a heal, and they're obviously on mic. I would say. And they're healing up and things. So yeah, I mean, like, I naturally kind of wanted to just highlight this, and you know, I mean, for all you guys on Twitter or Twitch, or, well, yeah, mainly Twitter. I'm not at the moment, unfortunately. But if people watch this and are able to, you know, pass on a message or something like that onto the forums to kind of get this highlighted and kind of noticed, then it would be a really good thing for the community, because realistically, this does ruin your kind of enjoyment. And although it can be a little bit of fun, I suppose, from a point of view of initially, like, oh yeah, we've for the players that are involved, But really, it's very, very bad, and actually, it's really not a good thing for the game and for the players involved. I mean, like, you know, just because it happened to me, of course, I'm a little bit like upset about that. But realistically, it's not even that. Actually, it's more to do with the fact that they've done this to other squads, they've done this to other people, and for what avail? I mean, it doesn't achieve anything. But however, they could be trying to badge boost, they could be trying to get the 20 kill badge, the 4K. Really bad. And I think at some point they kind of twig that I'm like watching, and they start shooting at each other, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll fire off some shots. Completely and utterly ridiculous. So yeah, so I mean, that was the reason that I wanted to highlight this particular video. Hopefully Respawn can like kind of look at this and kind of sort something out, because otherwise this is just yet another thing that, you know, Respawn haven't looked at. And with EA's backing as well, considering the amount of money that EA could actually spend on the game, you would expect some better things like this. This shouldn't be happening. Just because you matchmake at the same time with someone, you should not be getting into the same match. And I know it's possible, you know, but it's like anything, isn't it? This shouldn't be something occurring. So yeah, so if you found the video in helpful in any way, then just drop a like. Comment below if you obviously have had this experience before and are able to put things onto the forum and all that. But this is surely a video that I wanted to post out based on this experience. I wasn't planning doing one, but this was very frustrating. So yeah, hopefully that you're aware of it, and it will help you out. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, cheers now, bye.